Alright guys, this is Phillips Everest and this is today's session on um, mobile graphics design. Okay, I'm gonna make this as quick as possible because this is a video, so we would try to make it very fast as we can. So the first thing first you should do is to download the apps like I recommended earlier. Okay, Pixel app. Okay, you can see Pixel on my screen and Google Go. Okay, you can see it both of them on the last row. Okay, so if you have downloaded your Pixel app, so you go ahead and click on Pixel app. Okay, um, by the way, Pixel app is what I consider one of the best, if for me the best, mobile graphic uh, editor or something like that. Yeah, so if you want to create any beautiful custom design, Pixel Lab gives you a lot of flexibility, and I've found it very useful over the years. Okay, a quick one. So as you can see, we're in the Pixel Lab user interface, and of course, there was a project I did earlier. Okay, so it's asking me if I should recover it, but I don't want to do that. So because I want to start on a fresh slate, so I'm going to click cancel. So quickly, we're going to have to scroll down to. Um, by the way, let me show you this. Okay, if you go to project, this is what's okay. Anyways, um, I want to show you what we want to do. Okay, so that you can have a picture of where we're going. We want to create. Hope I can be able to do this now. Okay. Let me do this quickly. Click quickly. Let me do this quickly. Okay. So we want to create something. Ah, guys, this is not here. Oh, here you go. Want to create something like this? Okay, want to create something like this. So, but yeah, I'm gonna walk you guys quickly how I created this. By the way, um, today's session is dedicated to Stephen Kato. Okay, Kato is my one of my very good friends. We play tennis together. So today is his birthday, so you can give him some shout out. So Kato, if you're watching, this is for you. So I just said hi, you know, since today is Thursday and we're having our section on beating the lockdown. So I thought I should do this using his stuff. Okay, so Kato, hope you don't mind. Okay, so quickly we're gonna create something like this very quickly. Okay, very quickly. So I thought I should show you so you know exactly what we're doing. Okay, so how we'll do this, and remember, you can use your own picture. Of course, you don't have Kato's picture on your phone, so I would suggest you use your own picture. So to do that, so we'll quickly scroll down to the last canvas here. You know, these are templates you can use, like the way. If you click on any of them, you get to see different views and all of that and all of that. But because we want to do some custom stuff, so we want to pick a plain background. Okay, and by the way, you have the option to, you can come over here and change the color of your background if you want. Okay, you can even make it transparent. Okay, if you're creating a logo or something. You know, I created my first ever brand logo using this platform, and if I show you, you wouldn't really believe that that logo was created with a mobile phone. So that's the power of Pixel app. Okay. So you can as well choose the size and all of that, and you can choose an image you want to use. There's some custom images, you know, that you can use. Some of them are quite nice. You can see they provided some really beautiful stuffs here you can play around with. Okay, and of course you can choose from your gallery a picture to use as a background. You know, like some really background stuff. Okay, you could choose to do something like this. you know, this should load quickly. Okay, so you could use something like this as a background, right? So it means everything you're gonna do have to now appear on this background, okay? And of course you can manipulate it. You know, you can make it look it can look really different. You can put noise and all of that, and you can put stripes, something like that. Okay, you can increase the contrast and the hue. You can adjust some stuff to give it a different looks. This is talking about the background right now. Okay, so that is that. But for the sake of this session, we're gonna have to stick with what we had earlier, which is a plain white background. Okay, because we're working on a particular project. So quickly, the first thing we do is to go to the plus button here and select image. And once you click this button, you see the option to you see the recent photos. You can come here and then select from your gallery or photos or drive or any of the sources you think that you find your material or your object you want to use. But for the sake of this project, we're using Kato. You can find him here. So I actually cropped out this area. Okay, this this was a picture we had. If you saw my status today, was a picture we took together. So I just cropped out him. That's why I cropped him out. Sorry, that's why you see it like very slim version. And by the way, if you're using your own picture, I want you to crop it such that it will be this, it will be this slim because we want to put it in half side of the canvas. Okay, so you can crop, okay, like this and that. If you have a bigger picture, wider picture, you can always do that adjustment. But as you can see, this is already cropped, so we're going to go ahead and click OK. So here we have it on our canvas, so we simply zoom and adjust it to the left axis. So once we've done that, you can see, so to avoid clicking on something else and then something else start moving. Okay, I like to lock up my layer. Of course, you can see that you can click on cancel, make it not visible, and you can make it visible. You can delete, you can label it and all of that stuff. But then that is not within the scope of today's session. So another thing we want to do, we want to quickly, put our text, add our text. So the first text is going to be happy birthday. So we'll type that quickly. Now, yeah, if you notice, I double clicked on the text, new text box there. So happy birthday. Okay, so I'm going to type this differently because I want to edit them differently. Okay, so for you it could be different. Okay, and like I said earlier, we're doing some very basic, simple yet professional design for a birthday stuff. Okay, so I like to choose a font. You can come over here and select the font that you prefer. For me, I'm going to pick up this guy here, this Roboto Slab regular, something like that. Okay, I'm just gonna pick it. I have to keep it simple. And the next is we're gonna add background. If you notice, the content we showed earlier had the background on it. Okay, so you can see that it has a background. So we're gonna come back and then put background. Um, okay. So quickly, as design, we try to, use colors that are within the, in design, you don't want to fly colors around. Okay, so you want to maintain regular, you want to maintain consistency in your use of color. So, for the to make this look simple and neat, I like to pick a color from his clothes. Okay, so how I do that is, um, once I've enabled the background, I come over here. Now if you can see, I've created it earlier, so I have this color there. But then to show you how I did it, I'll click the plus button, and then you see this guy here, like a strange, okay, the color picker, not this one that is, white. There's a transparent one here. So if you click on it, you're gonna see an image, which is the image on your canvas, okay. To enable you pick a color from the image, okay. So I'm gonna quickly select a color, okay, and once I do, I'm gonna come here and click OK. So you can see the color is now there. Okay, I'm gonna check that, and then our stuff is still black, so we're gonna come here and then we'll select color and make the text color white. Okay, and then we want to adjust this to come to have a more better positioning here. So, and by the way, you can add a grid to help you position your items or in a very appropriate position. Okay, so once that is done, okay, you can click on empty space to, and once again I like to lock it up so it doesn't get moving around. So I'll select another text, and this time around I won't double click, I'll simply come here and click edit, and then it will take me to the editor, text editor, and then I write Stephen Carter. Okay, and then once I do that, I will come and position it to where I want. This time around, I would like the Stephen Carter to have something between 46 to 48. 48 is good. Pixels. Okay. Oh, 48 is good. Okay, if I click OK, I'll just come over here and then position it to the center. Remember, alignment is very key. You don't want to scatter your design concept stuff. You want to scatter your objects around. You want to make sure they maintain neat environment. Okay. So if you've gotten to so far, I think we are done. So if you look here, of course you can change the color of your text. You can do all that stuff. But for now, this is a simple concept, and woo, we omitted something. We omitted something. So that we're supposed to have, if you notice, we're supposed to have this sorry, this background that's border, straight line border, you know, color here. You can see it here. So what is going to happen is that we're going to add that quickly. That's what is missing here. So we're going to come here, select shapes, and then click OK. Resize the shape, and then quickly resize it. Quickly get a fill here, and okay. So we click here. If you notice, if you don't select this, well, I don't know what this is called. If you don't select this, what you're editing. This is for objects you inputted in. This is for text. You want to dig text, and this is for background. Okay, so here is where you get to edit. If you select image or shape or whatever, if you want to edit the text, this is where you edit text. Okay, so that's a quick one. So quickly, we got to change the color to find color, enable color. See that? So pick our color we just selected, and if you see it masks the current image we have, but don't worry, we're simply going to come here and then move it to the back, and once we do, you see that the image has come to the front now. So what we'll do now is just bring it out a little by clicking this arrow button here on move. Okay, keep it a bit simple. Okay, so now that is quite big though, so I would like to select it again to adjust it a little more. I want to keep this thing as short as possible. I hope we can achieve that. Okay, I like it a bit. Okay, so now that is ready. So we'll lock it up and then um lock it up. Okay. So whatever. Okay, so I think we're done here. So guys, that is it. That's how you create a happy birthday design for a friend. Okay, so if you anyway, let me know what you think, and if you've created yours, share it and put hashtag beating the lockdown with Philips. Okay, so that I can see it and all of that. So that's that, guys. Thank you so much for participating in today's session.